G'day, y'all. I don't know quite what I want to talk about today. It's kind of between two things. I've got these Bath & Body Works and Victoria's Secret decants that I still have not smelled or talked about. If you guys remember, I did that massive haul last month and I still have not smelled them. I know it's been on my list. I have so many things I need to get through. So not only do I have that, but I have like a ton of decants in here that I've just been waiting to smell and I'm just running behind. And because of the move, it's just, things have been crazy, okay? It's been crazy. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do body sprays in this video. We're just gonna see how this goes. Who knows? This is gonna be a super long video. In addition to these decants, I also have an order. I have a huge order from Bath & Body Works. I've got full sizes in here. So yeah, decants and then brand new ones. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that. I also did want to mention, we are moved now. We are in the new house. I actually have a vlog / house tour up on my second channel. I'll link it here and down below. So that has been taking up like 99% of my waking hours is just unpacking, sorting things out with the house. Like, it's not even close to done. I will never not appreciate having hot water ever again after this. Let's just freaking do this. Let's start. I'm going to start with Bath & Body Works and then we'll get into some of the Victoria's Secret ones. If you haven't watched my haul where I actually got these, then I'll link the video. I highly recommend you watch that because I included a ton of other stuff in there. Oh, here we go. Tutti Frutti. Let's start with Tutti Frutti first. Tutti Frutti candy. Oh, why is there two versions? Oh no, why is there two versions? So if you didn't watch that previous video, I explained that the Bath & Body Works in Australia, we just don't get a lot of stuff, okay? We have a very limited selection of flavors over here, not nearly as many as the US gets and goes through. You know, my mom sends me lots of decants. You know, she'll buy scents over there and then she'll send me decants of what she buys. But it means I don't have the original packaging. I have it in this 10 ml spray. So don't tell me that it smells like Easter treats. That doesn't tell me what it smells like. Oh my God. Okay, we are just gonna have to trust Fragrantica. If this is not 100% right, hopefully it'll just give me a vibe, okay? And don't say it smells like Easter candy. Those aren't notes. Okay, yeah, that's right. Wild berries. I'm guessing wild berries, jelly beans, and lemon. Oh, because I have the lotion of this, of course. Okay, this is totally sidebar. I was talking with my mom and she was telling me how she was so put off of Bath & Body Works for so long. One thing that turned her off was the lack of notes. You guys know, and I've said this before and you guys have agreed with me, why do you list these ridiculous notes like the Meet Me in Miami? It had like coconut colada, cabana colada, and sun-tanned days. I just remember thinking, what does that mean? What does that mean? Sun-tanned days. I just feel like it's cute and I get it, but sometimes it can come off like, it's almost coming off so juvenile that it's actually putting people off of your products, because people like my mom, who would otherwise have never tried them if I had never talked about them, was completely put off by the packaging. Some of the marketing was like a bit too juvenile, and now she uses them and she loves them. And she even mentioned she's very sensitive to a lot of fragrances, and these Bath & Body, body sprays are sometimes just the only thing that she can tolerate without getting a headache. And I totally agree with that. Body sprays are something that I go to and I spray when I don't want something too overwhelming. I want like a light mist of a scent. I don't want to go too heavy. I'm not trying to give myself a headache because I'm sitting indoors all day, but I still want to smell nice. I want to smell something. And body sprays just kind of like fit the bill for me in that way. I don't know. I just wanted to mention that because, I mean, my mom is like in her 50s. And ever since trying them again after what had been many, many years, she was like, wow, these are actually very good. And now she loves them. And now she's sending me decants. So I don't know. I just wanted to put that out there for people who are still a bit like, what's the deal with these body sprays? Like, it just seems ridiculous. I promise you there are some really good ones out there that you would be surprised at the quality, okay? Don't let the packaging and the ridiculous notes completely put you off. I promise there are some good ones. Okay, rant over. Bath & Body Works, hire me. I'll help you out. Tutti Frutti. Let's smell this one. This one is, of course, it's fruity jelly beans with sugared lemon, I think is what it is. So let's get our handy dandy notebook. My blotters. Yeah, I mean, it's probably a little bit softer than the lotion. Still very, very sweet. A hint of lemon. some ambiguous fruit that they use in there for the jelly bean. Maybe like strawberry or raspberry or something. It's good. It's not my favorite. Listen, Tutti Frutti isn't my favorite scent. I like it, but it is like very, very sweet. It needs something to ground it. It's just straight up like sugary fruit, which I think would be great layered with some other things. I mean, that's another thing about body sprays is that they're great to layer and kind of like make your own scent. By itself, not great, but I could imagine this would be really beautiful layered over like a heavy wood or like a vanilla or something like that. Yeah, not my favorite. It's okay. Very sugary lemon ambiguous berry. Okay, so the next one is Fairy Tale. It's got orange blossom, it's got vanilla, it's got amber, and pomegranate. You're probably thinking, that sounds very familiar. Yes, some people say it smells like YSL Libre, but it's sweeter. It's definitely sweeter. It doesn't have, I feel like it doesn't quite have that same warmth that YSL Libre has, but it's a very good, like, similar, cheaper version of YSL Libre. It's just a lot sweeter. I find that with a lot of these Bath & Body Works sprays, even if they're like kind of vaguely duping something or going with a very similar scent profile as a popular fragrance, they always amp up the sweetness. That could be to keep it more mass appealing. I get it. But it definitely has more sweetness than YSL Libre. I get, you know, the whiffs of the slightly warm orange blossom, and I love smelling that. I love orange blossom. And this is really good. This is actually a very good, milder, slightly sweeter version of YSL Libre. I like this one. It's one of my favorites. It's actually probably one of my favorites right now. I really enjoy this. How would I rate it? Do I love it? I like it. I don't know if I love it. I like it. It's very good. It's quite good. It's obviously sweeter, but it's not too sweet. It's still that heavy orange blossom. I enjoy that. What am I doing with these? Boop. Goodbye. All right, what else we got here? You're the One. Now, if you guys remember in like one of my hauls ages ago, You're the One, I got a sample of You're the One. Like, they sent me a little, like, 2 ml sample, which you guys were like, what? They do that? And I was like, apparently. I don't know. They do it in Australia. If you buy enough, they send you a little, like, 2 ml sample of, like, a random scent. You're the One. I remember this being very rosy. Yes, rose, strawberry syrup, and woodsy notes. Now, I sprayed what I assume was the eau de parfum version in that sample that I got. And I love it. So I'm going to assume that this is very much the same, just in a lighter concentration. I wish the wood was stronger. It says strawberry syrup, rose, and woodsy notes. No, it's really good. I love a heavy sweet wood. The rose adds that like sensuality. I feel like rose is like just a very like sexy flower. I don't know. It definitely has like that sensuality with the rose. It's kind of like it's a little bit of a powdery rose. Very sweet. Wish the wood was a little bit heavier, but still very good. I really much enjoy this one. I think I rated it quite high as well. We did, Mr. Zuri and I did that where we rated a bunch of rose fragrances. I know we have yet to do another video. It's on the list. Let me know what you guys want Mr. Zuri to rate. Maybe he can rate these actually. Maybe I'll get him to rate these body sprays. That would be fun, yeah? We learned, apparently this smells like Idole by Lancôme. I don't like Idole by Lancôme. I think Idole by Lancôme is, for me, it's way too soapy, but I really like You're the One by Bath & Body Works. I don't know, maybe for me, it is like a sweeter, more mass-appealing version, and that's why I like it. So I would say if you don't like Idole by Lancôme, you still might like this. Yeah, I really like this one. It's not one that I would wear around the house. I think it's still a bit too imposing with that rose. I don't know. I feel like something like Fairy Tale. Fairy Tale I would wear around the house. Fairy Tale could be like a sleepy time. Definitely could be a sleepy time scent, especially because I love to wear Libre EDT. I love wearing YSL Libre EDT to sleep. And I've actually just run out of that decant. Sadly, I had a decant of it. And I don't know, maybe this could replace it. This Bath & Body Works version. If I remember right though, You're the One Mr. Zuri didn't love because he actually thought it was too soapy. He thought it very much smelled like a body product. I don't think it does personally. I think something like Idol Lancome is much more soapy. I don't know. Just thought I'd mention that. I think it's still very good. I really like this one. Okay, the next one I have, it's definitely not the right time of year for this. Well, for me it is actually, because it's cooling down. As you noticed today, I'm actually wearing a proper shirt. Zuri, what happened? Did you hit your head? What is wrong? It's 18 degrees. Okay, it's 18 degrees. It's actually not that cold, but it stays cool in the house, which means that I can wear sleeves and not feel like I want to rip my skin off. It's great. Jolly Gingerbread Village. So this one has, assuming the notes are correct on Fragrantica, gingerbread, vanilla, and fresh evergreen. Okay. I did see some discourse in my comments about this one, about how it is a bit polarizing maybe. So I'm curious to smell this. Oh no, I love it. Oh, you know what? Okay, I can see why people maybe don't like it. Maybe they smell the ginger, like that gingerbread-esque smell. And they're like, oh, I can't wait. It smells like, it's going to be like a really delicious cookie. But then that fresh evergreen comes in and adds like that nice fresh aromatic, like that pine. It smells like a Christmas tree. So I can see why people might be like, well, what? I just wanted a gingerbread cookie. But it's like a gingerbread cookie amongst the Christmas trees. So it's just like the name, a gingerbread village. Jolly Gingerbread Village. Are they jolly? Where would they sit on the world's happiest countries? But it smells really good. I really like this. I'm a big fan of anything that has any greenness. If it's got a greenness, you know what? Is it also the vanilla? Could that also be like, you know, you're smelling vanilla and then you're smelling a greenness? I feel like that is a combination that some people are like, apparently people are comparing it to Ginger Biscuit by Jo Malone. Just wait your pretty little head. I'm in the middle of organizing my decants. So luckily that was pretty easy to find. I do have a decant of Jo Malone's Ginger Biscuit. Whoa, the ginger's way heavier. Less sweeter. The Jo Malone is, not surprisingly, not nearly as sweet. The ginger is heavier. And it doesn't have that aromatic quality that the Bath & Body Works one does. Yeah, you're not getting like that amongst the trees-esque feeling from the Jo Malone one. It is very much this smells like gingerbread that someone like went way ham on the ginger. It's weird. The Jo Malone one kind of goes a bit bitter. Yeah, it's interesting. I wouldn't say they're dupes of each other, but I can see why people compare them. Just that Bath & Body Works has that nice sweet greenness, which I love. I think I might prefer the Bath & Body Works one. I don't know if I prefer it. They're just very different. Also, the Jo Malone is not quite as warm, I feel like vanilla warm. It's still got like spicy warm, but not like a vanilla warmth. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. I very much like this. I love the combination of the sweet vanilla-y ginger and the greenness. I think it's lovely. It is definitely giving me like Christmas vibes though. So when I wear it, even though it's like we're getting into winter here in Australia, when I wear it, I don't know. Sometimes it's sad having like a summer Christmas. Okay, the next one we have is Dahlia. You guys were like, you need to get Dahlia. I had a few comments from you guys saying, I really need to try Dahlia from Bath & Body Works. Okay, Dahlia, what have we got here? Praline, Dahlia, and pear. Okay, well, I'm loving the pear. Are those the right notes, guys? Okay, you guys would better be right about this or you're grounded. Aww. I don't know what that reaction means. When I say that, I don't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything bad. It's very young. It's very innocent. It reminds me of a very simplified, like, God is a woman or something. This is one of those where I think you definitely got to layer it. It kind of does, like, it reminds me of a very, very simplified version. And it doesn't have wood, though. Yeah, it's a very simplified version of God is a woman. That is what this reminds me of. And I want to see if people agree with me. No, people do not agree with me at all. People are saying it smells like Good Girl. I don't have juice of Good Girl. I'm so sorry. Bella Vita. Okay. People are saying it smells like Bella Vita. Yeah. Okay. It's not as warm as I remember Bella Vita being. Let me grab Bella Vita. Okay, go get it. Okay, so I've got Guess Bella Vita. Only a few people said this. Most people are comparing it to Good Girl. I unfortunately do not have a decant yet of Good Girl. I have one coming. Yeah, no. Bella Vita is much more heavy citrus. It doesn't have pear. I don't think it has pear, does it? Much more heavy citrus and orange blossom and amber. No, I didn't. No. Oh my god, I love Guess Bella Vita. If you guys did not watch that video where I compared all three of the Bella Vitas, the original and the two flankers, Rosa and Paradiso, you need to watch that. Yeah, I don't know if it's a layering tool, okay? Dahlia is definitely one that I would layer. It's a bit too simple, I think, for me to wear on its own. Like, for me to really enjoy this one, I'd probably layer it with something woody because I feel like it could give me like Anna Shui's Cosmic Sky vibes if I had like something woody to layer under. It's okay. I like it. You know what? I like it. Could be a really great layering tool for me. I'm definitely going to test all of these, by the way. I do want to do what I did last time, which is create layering combinations. Create layering combinations for all of these. So look out for that video. Okay. Look out for it. Lost the lid, so that's gone. All right, next one I have is Sweetheart Cherry, and I do have I've got the soap, I have the body wash and the lotion of this. It's just vanilla cherry and pistachio, if I remember correctly. Something along those lines. There's definitely cherry in there. This is actually one that Mr. Zuri has been really enjoying, at least the lotion version of this. The cherry is very, like, it definitely gives me like a very syrupy maraschino cherry type of smell, like incredibly sweet, very tart. It's like a little plasticky though. So there's something in there that maybe like to me is giving plasticky. It actually could be the pistachio, oddly enough. Could be the pistachio that's coming across like kind of like plastic. I don't know why it's coming across like that. I have the same problem with the lotion as well. I actually feel like it smells kind of... I prefer the body gel. I think the shower gel. The body gel? What are you saying? I prefer the shower gel, I think, of this scent. Well, now it's drying down. It smells better. It does get more sour as it dries down. And kind of, you know what? It kind of has like a greenness in there. Like maybe you got some of the cherry leaves as well. Maybe you got a stem in there. Listen, it's okay. I think I prefer the bath gel. The bath gel, just say the right thing. I think I prefer the shower gel. I think the shower gel smells the best of at least the Sweetheart Cherry products that I've used. Again, I think would be great to layer. I will play around with some combinations and I'll get back to you guys in a separate video. What is it compared to? I'm actually curious. What are people comparing this to? Sol de Janeiro 62. What? You know what? I'll grab it. I guess because the pistachio, maybe the pistachio is very strong. I've got 62 here. There's no fruitiness in it though. I guess I got it in my mouth. No, it doesn't. No, there's no fruitiness in there. Because in 62, it's way more nutty. It's way more creamy and warm. And you don't really have any sweetness. Like fruity sweetness. I would say it does not smell like Sol de Janeiro 62. I don't even get reminded of it. That's so odd. Is it just the pistachio? I don't get a strong pistachio in Sweetheart Cherry. Well, maybe now that it's drying down, I do. Okay, I'll get back to you guys on this one with how I feel. Who knows? Maybe layered together, they'd be really nice. Maybe I'll have to test that out. I feel like I'm very hyper in this video. By the way, this lip gloss, I did buy like 2 products from MCO Beauty. Listen, your girl's wallet is tight this month. So as much as I would love to do an MCO Beauty video. Anyways, I bought one of their Shine Gloss. This is the Lip Lights Shine Gloss. And it was on clearance. It was like more than half off. So I was like, yes, for $6, I'm going to pick it up. It's in the shade Morocco. I love it. I love this shade. It's like my perfect shade. Okay, so the next one I have is Gingham Gorgeous. This one is, peony, peach, and strawberry. Okay, I don't know about the peony. Okay, we'll see. Okay, I'm not judging. Sorry. Shut up. Sometimes it's the notes don't really tell you what it smells like. It gives you an idea, but don't just write something off because you don't like the note. Yeah, okay. I should be telling that to myself. Oh, okay. I like the peach in it. I don't like peony. So it's hard for me to enjoy this I don't like the kind of powderiness that peony brings. It's not my favorite, but it is a very sweet, powdery peach. It's got some sweetness in there from the strawberry. It's a very like juicy peach. I like it. I like it's a very like fresh, like a very fresh peach. You're not getting like that weird bitterness. People are comparing this to Burberry Her. I don't have Burberry Her. Oh, Kate Spade New York. Oh, I do love that one. Does that one have peony? I unfortunately do not have Burberry Her to compare this directly. It smells, I mean, you know what? The more that it, okay, hold on. The more that it dries down, I feel like the less I smell the peony, maybe. Oh, I don't know. I feel like it's starting to give me a headache. Burberry Her does not have peony, though. And I apparently love Burberry Her. It's actually on my wish list, apparently. Too expensive. I don't know. I feel like if you're a little bit particular with your florals, and especially if you're a little bit off-put by certain powderiness, like me, I don't like the powderiness with peony. I'm having a hard time with this one because I feel like if I liked peony, I would love this. I feel like you will love it. If you like peony, you would probably love this. I will say that I like it. But yeah, it's actually giving me a headache. It's actually giving me a headache, you guys. I don't know. Maybe peony is just like, I don't know. Maybe my body just does not like whatever that peony note is. Whatever they use for it. It's not jiving with my body. Peony. More like pee on me. I don't know. Next one is Wild Sand. Okay, this one I'm keen. So Wild Sand, you've got agave nectar, cactus flower, and prickly pear. Prickly pear. That seems like a cactus, not actually a pear. Let's see. A pear. So it's like a cactus fruit. Is that what a prickly pear is? Again, I'm assuming that's what the notes are based on Fragrantica. I don't have the actual bottle. These are probably not the full correct notes. If they're not right, you guys can let me know, and I'm sure you will. Ooh! Oh, wait a minute. Wait, you guys. Ooh, I like this one. It is very sweet and fruity, but there's like a sweet greenness. It's very sweet and green. I love a good sweet green. It's fresh. It's like refreshing, actually. Even though it's so sweet, it's like a juicy greenness, like a wet greenness. I like this one a lot. Wow. Oh, people are comparing it to Arizona Bloom by Floral Street. Give me a moment. Arizona Bloom. Let's see how they compare. Funger. Okay. Okay. Arizona Bloom is not nearly as sweet. It's more floral, because in Arizona Bloom you've got coconut in Arizona Bloom, which is very, you know what? It's it's like a very musky. It's got cashmere in there. Now that I'm smelling it, I'm not really sure how these are being compared. In Arizona Bloom, we've got black pepper. Like when I smell Arizona Bloom, I get coconut, I get black pepper. It's actually very aromatic. Perhaps the dry down would be more similar. You do have oak moss in there. You've got fig leaf. So you would have a greenness in the dry down, but it's not as prominent. It's also got salt. I don't know. I feel like Wild Sand it's more of a sweet greenness. It does kind of give a little bit of a fruitiness though, which I guess prickly pear, does that have it? Let's look up prickly pear. Prickly pear, what does it smell like? Cucumber, watermelon, fresh and green, reminiscent of violet leaf. Maybe that's kind of what it's, yeah, it kind of does give like cucumber watermelon-esque, the prickly pear. So apparently it's the molecule that replicates it. Yeah, it is like kind of like a cucumber berry. It's like, it does give like, maybe that's where I'm getting like the fresh, like watery greenness is from that prickly pear. I really like Wild Sand, you guys. I love it. This might be one of my favorites for sure. I love the sweet greenness. I'm like a sucker for sweet greens. Oh, that's my vibe. Oh yeah, I don't think it's like Arizona Bloom. I don't know. Arizona Bloom, honestly now all I smell is a salty, coconutty black pepper. I don't know. I think the more they dry down, the less similar they are. I would not even think to compare them, to be honest. Meet me in Miami. So let's see. This is the flavor that I had a gripe with the description of the notes. This is the one that had the description of like, what was it? Breezy palm trees, cabana colada and suntanned days. And I think I mentioned in there, I was like, what does that even mean? Please, Bath and Body Works, please stop doing this. I think, okay, so you give this, okay, so Fragrantica is saying, okay, listen, this is what we think the notes are. Coconut water, white lotus, and tangerine. It definitely has coconut in there, if I remember correctly. Now, if you guys remember, I do have the shower gel of this one. Ooh, you know what? I love this. You know what? This is one of those where because I have the body gel. And when I smelled that, I wasn't crazy about it. I wasn't crazy about the shower gel of this, but I love this. Okay. I really like this. I'm really liking maybe it is the coconut water. Or I like the coconut note in here, actually. I like it more in here than in the shower gel. I think the shower gel, the coconut was like still a bit too bright. In here it's a little more, it's greener, it's like more watery. There is a sweetness in there. I don't know if it's tangerine, but there is like a sweetness in there. It's like a sweet green. It's like another sweet green. And again, I'm a sucker for like a sweet green fragrance. I mean, I don't even know. Like, what do you want? People comparing this to Rio Radiance. No, there's no way. This does not smell like Rio Radiance. Let me go grab it. Rio Radiance to me is like hella white floral. Okay, let's see how this stacks up next to Rio Radiance. You know, I will, if someone puts it in the perfumes this reminds me of, I'll test it. Okay, if I have it, I'll test it. No, it's Rio Radiance is warmer. It's so much warmer. It's got tuberose in there. I mean, tuberose is like the star of the show in this one. Tuberose and coconut. I actually quite enjoy Rio Radiance as well, even despite the coconut. No, it's so much greener. The Meet Me in Miami is very green. It's so much greener. It's fruitier. It's more like a sweet citrus. I would not think to compare this to Rio Radiance by Sol de Janeiro. Again, the dry down on the skin, maybe that is different. Well, you know what? Yeah, maybe. Okay, you know what? I take that back. You know what? I take it back. Now that it's drying down, I can kind of get that. I kind of see where you're getting that. Okay, all right. I take it back. The tuberose is still very heavy, though. Like, it sticks out to me. But whatever they use for... Maybe it's the coconut. Maybe it's the coconut note is similar. Maybe that's why. But just to me, the Meet Me in Miami is just... It's like more of a watery, juicy, fruity citrus coconut that I actually like. I actually like the Meet Me in Miami. I like the coconut in that one. Weird. Okay. I see why they're compared. Still some differences, but I can see why people compare them. Okay, I get it. This is going to be very long. Oh my God. I've got 6 decants of Victoria's Secret. Let's smell these. Yeah, let's just smell these and then I'll open up the new sized bottles. Let's just screw it. Let's just make an hour-long video, guys. Okay, so this one I have from Victoria's Secret. This one is Shimmering Shores, Coconut Blooms, Driftwood, and Vanilla Orchid. Okay. Gosh, I've been seeing so much Vanilla Orchid recently. Why is that? I feel like maybe I'm just noticing it more, but I'm seeing it a lot of these body sprays. I see Vanilla Orchid. Very interesting. I'm gonna take a break. Okay, let's continue. I was like, I need to take a break because my nose might be a bit shot. So I took a break. Right, so we were smelling Shimmering Shores. Okay, interesting. It is salty, but it's like, it smells like a citrus fruit in there. Coconut Blooms, Driftwood, and Vanilla Orchid. I kind of smell the Vanilla Orchid. I don't know if I guess I don't know what Coconut Blooms smell like, but it does smell like there is a citrusiness, like a very green citrus element in what I'm assuming is the Coconut Blooms. What do coconut blooms smell like? I always like to Google this stuff. A coconut orchid. The blooms are a treat as they smell of sweet coconut and can fill a room. A very sharp sweetness. It's not, there's no mellowness in this. Very tart, citrusy sweetness in this one. It is very salty, though. I don't mind this one. It is very salty. I'm surprised at how salty it smells to me. Like, it is something like a sweet citrus with salt sprinkled on it. Okay, interesting. This definitely smells like a pirate. Is it a pirate or is it a mermaid? Okay, so there's that one. The next one we have is Santal Berry Silk. Almond, sandalwood, cafe espresso, blackberry. So coffee and almond. Oh, interesting. Okay, I'm very curious to see what this smells like. They're actually explicitly listing blackberry as a note. I'm assuming that's correct on Fragrantica's website. Well, I can't find it on their website. I don't know when this one came out. Last year, apparently. Okay, let's smell this one. Oh, okay, interesting. I think the almond and the espresso are fighting a bit. I don't know if I love the almond and the espresso together in this. I feel like it's my nose is very confused. Like it's a very almondy espresso. There's like a little bit of sweetness. I don't really get much berry sweetness. It's a very powdery almond coffee. I don't know how I feel about it. It's not bad, but I feel like it's a bit of maybe a weird combination in here for some reason. It's like the combination of the almond and the espresso is kind of weird in this. There's a comment this comment on Fragrantica is so funny. Unfortunately, my husband told me it smelled like a vanilla protein shake. That is actually a very apt description. I think it's the powderiness. It's so powdery that it's like the powdery, I think it's the combination of how powdery the almond is and the espresso. It does remind me of, now that comment has mentioned it, it does remind me of there's a protein powder that I love from Bulk Nutrients. It's the Earth Protein cold brew flavor. And this kind of smells like that. This kind of smells like protein powder, like coffee flavored protein powder. It's not bad. Like, listen, it's not bad. I think looking at the way people are rating this on here, like a lot of people just straight up hate it. I think that's very harsh. It doesn't have that many votes, actually. It only has 17 votes. I don't hate it. I don't think it's that bad. It is it's very powdery, which I think maybe a lot of people wouldn't like the combination of how powdery it is and the espresso. I don't know. It's kind of it's doing something weird for me. It's a weird combination. I don't even know how I would layer this, to be honest. Maybe something with either a stronger espresso facet. I'm not sure. I'll have to play around with this one. I don't mind it though. It's not bad. Does remind me of my cold brew protein powder though. Okay, the next one I have from Victoria's Secret is Coconut Passion. This one, I'm guessing, is one of their classic scents because the bottle I see here looks ages old. So this one's got coconut, vanille, lily of the valley, chamomile, and aloe vera. So maybe a very light, airy vanilla? That's what I'm going to assume, but I mean, I shouldn't do that. Oh. Okay, see now this is starting to smell more like what I would expect a body product to smell like. Like, it smells good, but it's nothing outstanding. I think, again, this would be a great layering tool. The coconut is so faint. This one's hard for me. It must be because the vanilla is so heavy that on the blotter, it's so hard to smell. This one I would need to spray on the skin, I think, to get the full depth of the fragrance and to really smell it. It is very airy though. It's very light and airy of a vanilla. It is like a slightly creamy coconut. It's not like a warm, heavy coconut. It's just, it's very dainty. It's very dainty coconut vanilla. I might have to play around more with this one to see if I can find something with it that will complement it nicely. The next one I have from Victoria's Secret is Pure Seduction Soul. So this one is described as, let's see, it's got orange mimosa and dewy pineapple. Fresh and lively, bright citrus gives zest to your favorite scent for a perfectly sunny spin on the original. Pair with matching fragrance lotion. I don't have the original. Actually, I tried to order some secondhand and then my order got canceled by Depop. Fucking rude. Okay. Oh, Oh my gosh, wow, okay. Yeah, very, very heavy pineapple. Oh, yeah, very strong, juicy pineapple and a very citrusy orange, juicy pineapple. Not really a lot of depth to this one. It's very bright. It's very strong, syrupy sweetness, very heavy and bright. Can I say that? Yeah, because it's not light. It's just a very bright, sweet fruitiness, very tart. It's very strong though. It's almost teetering on a bit too much. With the sweetness. I would be curious to layer it with something. Yeah, another one I'll have to see if I can find. I wonder what I would layer this with. I don't know. I'll have to play around with this one. I don't love it. I think the sweetness is just so like pungent almost. It's like very, very strong. I don't know how I feel about this one. Okay, this one I've been so keen to smell. As soon as I pulled it out, I looked at the notes and I was like, whoa, this looks crazy. Sunset Gelato by Victoria's Secret. So this one has pistachio, caramel, and salt. Sea salt specifically. Do I need to specify that it has sea salt? It is probably different. Probably a different smell. It's very plasticky. Why is it so plasticky to me? I think it's the pistachio. I feel like the pistachio in this is not coming across like that really fatty, like creamy, nutty pistachio. It's like actually quite plasticky and synthetic smelling and like not in a good way. It's also incredibly salty. Like this is straight up salt and pistachio. I don't really smell any caramel in this really at all. People are again comparing this one to Sol de Janeiro 62. I think I actually might strongly prefer Sol de Janeiro 62 to this. Well, do I? I don't love 62 either, so maybe I'm not the best person to smell this. Yeah, I don't know. The pistachio in this one, it's like, it's coming across like very plastic. I don't know. I think the Sol de Janeiro one is much, much better. It's much smoother and creamier and realistic. This one just smells like plastic. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe it's just the pistachio. It's just gone a bit wonky for me. Yeah, I don't know. I can't even stomach it. I don't even love 62, and I like 62 way more than this one. Oh my God, wait, this is so sad. I really wanted to love this one. I don't know why I'm not getting the caramel in this. It's like, it's just, for me, it's being completely drowned out by that pistachio and that salt. I'm not getting any caramel. It's just very plasticky, and I don't know, but clearly a lot of people love it, so it might just be my nose is weird. I don't know why it's coming across like this. Ugh, sad. All right, and the last Victoria's Secret one I have is Velvet Petals Cashmere. This one apparently has notes of spun sugar and blonde woods. I want to know exactly what it is. Velvet Petals Cashmere. Okay, I can't find the listing for it. When did this one come out? It came out last year. It's already gone. God, they go through scents so quickly, don't they? Spun sugar and blonde woods. Okay, I love blonde woods. Love that. Love bright woods. Bright blonde wood. Hopefully I like this one. Okay. I love this one. Oh yeah. Yep. Oh my God. Wait, this is so good. Wait, it is very cozy. Yeah, they definitely don't list everything that's in here because I'm getting like a soft coziness as if there were like a cashmere. Do you think they're including cashmere wood in there? Cashmere wood isn't like really a wood. It's a synthetic note, but this gives like cashmere, like that softening effect, right? Like that nice, like soothing softness that you get in the bottom of the scent. That's what this smells like. It's like very sweet. You know what this reminds me of? It kind of reminds me. It's like a very, very muted, like a very incredibly muted pink sugar or something. Like a very dumbed down, simplified version of pink sugar. Actually, people are comparing it to Cloud. Oh yeah, I kind of get that actually. You know what? You guys are gonna laugh so hard. Look how much of this I've actually used. I've almost used it all up. This is a sleeping one. This is a sleepy time fragrance, guys. Okay, I'll compare. Yes, I still have yet to buy the 2.0. It's so expensive to get here. It's like over $100. Yeah, you know what? Actually, I feel like Cloud, it's got that coconut in there, which I don't mind. I actually think I like this more. I think I like this more. Is this my new sleepy time fragrance? What? It's yeah, it's a much more muted version without that plasticiness, without the coconut. Cloud Pink, no, there's not really any fruitiness in it that I can pick up. Maybe the sweetness is not like fruity necessarily. It's like a I mean, maybe like a cane. Like a cane sugar sweetness. This might be one of my new go-to sleepies. Velvet Petals Cashmere. Specifically. I love this one. This is a love. Absolutely, this is a love for me. Hell yeah, boy. That's gonna be a new sleepy time one. Okay. We have finished with those decants that I had not gotten through. So now I can put these ones away. And now for the fun. The unboxing, yes. I don't even remember what I ordered. It's been so long, you guys. There it is. There's the order, y'all. Let me remind myself what I purchased because I don't remember. It's like Christmas, guys. Oh, that's right. So they had, and I don't know how much of these there are, but we, in Australia, we finally got the like ballet collection. So I got pink suede. So this one is blush berries, velvet peonies, and soft cotton. Velvet peonies. Ah, did I know that it had peony in it? If I see it and I don't have it, I just grab it. All right, peonies, you better not ruin this for me, y'all. It kind of has like it does kind of have like a fabric scent, like a fabric that has been doused in laundry softener, like a scented laundry softener. You know what? I don't mind the peony in here. I think it's completely drowned out by these berries that they're using. So the fruit sweetness is very overwhelming in this. I don't mind it. There's like a little bit of a like a velvet property, which might be the cotton. I'm assuming is like whatever they use for the soft cotton. It's like a little bit of a coziness. Yeah, it's like kind of reminds me of linen or something. Okay, not a love for pink suede. I don't know, I don't love it, but also it's got peony, so I'm sorry, I'm just super picky and hard to please, I guess. I'm the ultimate hater. All right, people are comparing this actually to Good Girl Blush. Now, I love Good Girl Blush. People are comparing it to Yara. Well, there's no vanilla. If you added like a tinge of vanilla in there, yeah, it might be similar to Yara. Because as we know, Yara is incredibly powdery. So it's not surprising that people are comparing something with peony, a infamously powdery flower, to something like Yara by Lattafa. Yeah, I don't love it. Probably because the peony. Oh, I'm just a hater-ass bitch, whatever. So the next one I have is satin slippers. So this one is White Rose, Dreamy Jasmine, and Airy Musk. Dance. Oh, I didn't realize I didn't realize there's a description here in the back of the bottle underneath the notes. Dance into the evening as the grand velvet curtains raise and satin slippers glide across the floor. It's very elegant and dainty. Very soapy. I don't know. I don't like the musk in it. I don't like the musk. It's very soapy musk. Also, as you guys, oh God, I'm just impossible. I am starting to think that I just like hate everything. Guys, what do I hate? I just hate everything. What do you want me to do? I can't lie if I don't like something. What do you want? Airy musk. It is musky. It's very musky, but it's like not, I don't like the musk in this. I'm very picky with my musks, as you guys know. Dreamy Jasmine, I don't, maybe a little bit. It's just, God, that musk is just so overwhelming, guys. It's literally completely it's just taking over the whole fragrance. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can get into satin slippers, guys. Obviously, I will test all of these again. I'm not just gonna like smell it once, be like, oh, I hate it, and then throw it away. Like, that's ridiculous. I would never throw fragrance away anyways, even if I didn't like it. We will test her further, and I will give you my updated thoughts. I probably will do a dedicated video to a lot of these if I find like some good combinations for them. Don't love the musk, not living for it. Not living for the musk. All right, well, let me just get the third one out of this collection out of the way. So then I got Ballet Nights. So this one is Wild Plum, Oh God. Not Attack of the Cheap Plum. Wild Plum, Glowing Amber, and Tonka Cream. Tonka Cream. Tonka Cream. What is that? What does that mean? Is it milky? Did they slow cook it? Okay. No, I don't like the plum. Maybe I just don't. I do like plum. Okay, here's the thing, you guys. In my defense, before you go in the comments and have a go at me, in my defense, there are fragrances that I really enjoy that have plum. Okay. It's just whatever this cheap plum, it might be the same. It might be all the same ingredient across the board for all luxury and in these cheaper ones. But I feel like this cheap plum, it just ruins everything. It ruins everything. This could have been great. Well, actually, I can't say that. Glowing Amber, what does that mean? I don't like this one either. Guys, I don't think I like this one. Ballet Nights. Someone's comparing it to Guess Seductive Noir. You better not. I love Guess Seductive Noir. Put some respect on Guess Seductive Noir, okay? Do not compare Ballet Nights to that. Why are they comparing it? Wait, does Guess Seductive Noir have plum? Don't compare it to that. I'm gonna downvote that, whoever put that there. Yeah, now that it's drying down, it's not as bad. And see, again, it's probably the case for a lot of these. They might be better drying down, but I don't like the plum in here. What do you want from me? No. You know what? Yeah. For me, these ballet ones, if I do it again, I would not buy them. I would not buy these ones. So if you are, don't listen to me. I would not personally buy them again if it were up to me. If I could go back in time. If I could turn back time. I also got a sample of Pure Wonder, which I'm pretty sure I already have Pure Wonder. But is this the EDP version of Pure Wonder? Fine Fragrance Mist. Well, that's just iced rosé. Or is it iced rose? Star Jasmine, Warm White Amber. Yeah, I already have this. Yeah, sample of Pure Wonder. Thanks, Bath & Body Works. I already have it, but thank you. Someone want this? If you're in Australia, do you want this? Oh, that's right. So it turns out I thought I had 1,000 wishes, and I don't have 1,000 wishes. I already know that I like this because I have the body cream, and I was like, I need to get the fragrance mist. I didn't have it. So this one is Pink Prosecco, Sparkling Quince, Crystal Peonies, Gilded Amber, and Amaretto Cream. Yeah, this one I already know that I love. I think the way I describe it is it smells like very sexy. Someone says it smells like Heiress by Paris Hilton. That is so funny. Yeah, actually I could see that because it's got that Prosecco bubbly champagne vibe with some fruit. Okay, let me smell this, okay? I already know I like the lotion, but oh, I like this. Here you go. A perfect example of something that has peony, and I still like it. I still like this. You know what it is? It's the Prosecco. I love the Prosecco in here. For me, it's just like any heavy fruit fragrance. You throw like a bubbly champagne, a Prosecco in there. I love it. I love it. I just love it. It smells so like just fun, super feminine. It does remind me of Heiress. That is so funny. It must just be like the little bit of fruitiness that's in there with the Prosecco. And it is kind of like a juicy fruit. The quince is like, it's very fresh. It's very fresh smelling. I do smell the peony, but it's not nearly as strong. Oh, I love it. Aww. Okay, here we go. Classic. See, this is just like, it's one of those, they got to keep making it because it's just does well. 1,000 Wishes by Bath & Body Works. We love her. We stan. Good classic Bath & Body Works fragrance. Oh, yes. Okay. Chasing Fireflies. I went ahead and I picked up the fragrance mist. For Chasing Fireflies, you've got Golden Pear, Jasmine Blooms, and Illuminated Woods. Which, I mean, I read that and I go, pear and wood? I love pear and woods together. When have I not loved pear and woods together? Actually, you could probably find an example somewhere on my channel. But for me, it's like pear and wood is just a combination that I feel like I always love, right? Give me an example of a time I haven't loved it. Oh, so good. I love it. Oh my God. You know what? People are comparing it to Jimmy Choo. Like the original, I'm actually not super familiar with the original. I do love the Forever. This to me is better than Fairy Tale, okay? Like if I were just to smell Fairy Tale real quick, like, I just sprayed on my hand. Yeah, Fairy Tale is, it's much sweeter. And I feel like it just drowns out the beautiful floral. Whereas Chasing Fireflies is just like, it's just punching. That white floral is punching. It's got more of that like edginess from that wood, which I love. I love the sweetness of the pear. I much prefer Chasing Fireflies to Fairy Tale. I feel like Fairy Tale just falls short because it's that orange blossom just gets so drowned out by the sweetness of the pomegranate that it just really can't blossom for me. It's not, if you want like more similar to YSL Libre, is it more like YSL Libre? You know what? Okay, maybe I'll say this. I think maybe Chasing Fireflies is maybe closer to Libre EDT because it's like not as heavy vanilla. It is more amped up on the florals instead. It's a little bit of a lighter scent. I don't know. Am I wrong? I feel like I'm wrong. I'm not going to say it smells like YSL Libre. I have a here. Oh, yeah, see my EDT is all gone. Yeah. Okay. No, it's not like YSL Libre. No, it's, the floral's too different. No, the floral's different. The pear, I think the pear makes it sets it apart from YSL Libre too much. The pear just like, yeah, it kind of... Okay, I take it back. It's not like YSL Libre. I'm just smelling it now. You do need that vanilla in there, but I just don't think Fairy Tale is like a super great dupe. I think, again, I'm standing by that. I think the pomegranate is way too heavy in there to be, it could be closer. I just love Chasing Fireflies. Oh my God, it's so good to me. I just love the pear sweetness is like, it's not too heavy. It still gives like a fresh watery greenness. Maybe I need to go try I Want Choo by Jimmy Choo again, because if it's similar to this, I feel like I'd love it. Although the I Want Choo has peach and vanilla. I need to go try I Want Choo, I think, by Jimmy Choo. Apparently, I need to go and smell it again. Yeah, I love Chasing Fireflies. It's like, it's gotta be one of my favorites. I think I'm just a sucker for pear. I'm a sucker for pear and wood together. And the jasmine in there is like nice and crisp and like fresh and green. Oh, I'm obsessed with it. I love it. Okay, I cannot wait to find good layering combinations for these. I still have to do that video where I try your guys' combinations, assuming that I have the scents that you suggest. Okay, that is a winner. That is totally a winner for me. In fact, I might use that one to sleep in lieu of my YSL Libre EDT running out. The last one I have is not atypical. It's one of their cologne mists. So I grabbed Coffee and Whiskey, which I don't have any of their cologne. I don't have any that are in these bottles. Clearly trying to appeal more to a unisex or masculine audience. But it's got Coffee and Whiskey. I mean, I'm expecting this to smell amazing. Let's just go hard since it's the very last one I'm smelling. Ooh, okay. Okay, hold on. It's creamy. It's like the coffee in there is like creamy coffee. I wasn't expecting so much creaminess. It's not that it's overly sweet. It's surprisingly creamy and spicy. There is like a spice in there. I can't pick up exactly what it is. It's a very ambiguous spiciness. Maybe it's a mix of things. People are comparing it to French Coffee by Al Rahab. It's been a long time since I've smelled that one. I do remember it being very creamy, but I feel like this is spicier than French Coffee by Al Rahab. I don't remember it being this spicy. It's so creamy. Like, I'm actually so surprised at how creamy this is. Like, it smells like a Baileys or something. Like, it smells like a Baileys. That's what I'm getting. But it's got this, like, it's got a spiciness in there that I just can't, I can't pinpoint what exactly it is. Maybe it's just from the whiskey. Maybe it's just a tang on the nose from the whiskey. It's so good. This is so good, you guys. This is perfectly unisex. Get this for you and your man if you've got one. And if you don't, still buy it. Buy it for you and your girl, okay? Buy it for you and your squishmallow. I don't care. Okay, Coffee and Whiskey. Pretty freaking good. We're getting into the cool. Perfect time of year to wear this. Hell yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this giant body spray extravaganza. I will see you later. I don't know. Will I see you later? No, I will never see you. Why do we say that? Why do I say I'll see you in the next one? I will never see you. You will see me. So maybe I should start saying you'll see me in the next one instead of me saying I'll see you in the next video. All right, you'll see me in the next one.